All right, let's talk about diodes and LEDs. What are diodes? Diodes are essentially electronic components that stop or prevent the flow of current in one direction but allow the flow of current in another direction completely fine. Right? How they work? Let's go into everything about them. So, firstly, a diode in real life looks something like this, as you can see. But when we draw them in circuit diagrams, we draw them something like this, with like a triangle and a wall over here. Now, what does the triangle and the wall mean? Well, as you can see that this side is connected to the anode, the plus, and this side is connected to the negative, or ground. What this means is that when this side is connected to plus and this side is connected to negative, all electrons flow to the left, and this means electrons can flow to the left, and conventional current flows to the right. That's what the direction the arrow depicts. If it's pointing to the right, that means current's flowing in the right direction, conventional current at least. However, if electrons try to flow to the right side, let's say negative is connected to this terminal and positive is connected to this terminal, then it's stopped by a wall. That's basically what this line is. This line is the wall that's stopping electrons. If electrons can't flow to the right, then conventional current can't flow to the left. Right? So how do they work? They work on one key principle, and that's called the p-n junction. Let's see how a p-n junction works, right? So we've been over this in semiconductors, that there's two types of semiconductors. There's a p-type semiconductor and a n-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductors introduce holes, which are positive charge carriers, because they're basically the absence of electrons. And electrons, as we know, are negative charge carriers. What happens is when you connect a p-type junction, a p-type semiconductor, and an n-type semiconductor, you get a p-n junction. And in the first row of electrons over here, all decide to move over to the left at the same time, right, to fill in this gap of electrons. And once a couple rows shift over to the left, what happens is that these have a negative charge and these have a positive charge, and this creates an electric field over here. As you can see, this is an electric field. Across this electric field, we have something that's called a what happens? Okay, guys, tell me what happens when we have an electric field? We have something called a potential difference or a voltage, right? A voltage or a PD, potential difference. This electric field does two things. Number one, it stops this electric flow. So if I have an electron over here, right, and it wants to go over there, it's going to move the